Today, I'm going to show you several different ways on how to export or share your projects on Fusion. So you can see that I have a part opening in Fusion. So the first thing I'm going to do is go up here to the File menu. I'm going to scroll down and hit Export. I got two different ways to do this. Depends on how you're going to export it. Are you going to export it and want someone else to work on the file, or are you going to export this directly to a 3D printer? So first of all, I always give it a name, and I always like to put my last name in. As you can see, it's automatically defaulted to a Autodesk Fusion 360 archives file, which is a .f3d. That's a regular file where I can transfer to anybody, and then whoever has this file can actually then work on this file. So all I have to do is make sure I pick the location where I want it to go. I'm going to send it to my downloads folder, and then I'm just going to hit export. And now I can go to my downloads folder. My file will be there, and I can actually go there and I can open it up. I can copy that part anywhere I want, and then I can give it to someone else and they can go in and they can upload it. The second way that we can export is I go back to export. Instead of being a .f3d file, I'm going to scroll down here to an STL file. Now, STL files are what we need if we're going to use it, put it in a 3D printer. So if you're going to print something to a 3D printer, you want to do the exact same thing. You're just going to make it to an STL file. And again, you'd go back and hit export. And it'll take a second or two, and it'll upload, and it'll say complete. The third way of exporting a file is that I can go over here on the side here. So if I want to open up my waffle, I can right click on the part and I can go share public link. And now I can say share the latest version. So I'm going to click that, check that. There's my URL that I would need to copy. I can then go down and I can say, hey, I want this to be downloaded. So if I want someone to work on it, they're going to be allowed to download it. And the last thing is, if you want to really lock it down, you can come down here and you can set a password to it. Once you're all done, all you have to do is hit copy that link, close it down, and then you can just share that link with anybody, and whoever has that link will be able to open the part. The last thing I want to show you is with a drawing. So with a drawing, it's going to be a little bit different. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here on the very top right on the ribbon, and where it says PDF export. And I'm going to select PDF export. And I can either select all sheets, current sheets, select certain sheets. So if I have multiple sheets, I can select those, or a range of sheets. I'm just going to leave it all sheets. And all I'm going to do is hit OK. It's going to ask me for a name and where I want to save it to. So yes, I'm going to put it back in my downloads folder, and I'll just hit save. And that's how you would export your drawing files out. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm going to create another video shortly on how to do this if you're in the web version.